Arrowhead play of the game. AD gets a cross-court pass, James, from LeBron, and he buries the wing three.
Yeah, good find. LeBron drew a lot of attention. AD out behind the arc. Skip pass. There it is. 3 down.
30-13 for AD in the defeat. He's in the locker room with Brez.
AD, obviously a pretty crazy finish out there. What did you see in those last few possessions?
Brown was trying to call a timeout. Van Fleet had kind of jumped the play. I don't know why the ref didn't call that. I mean, let us get the timeout. I guess he didn't see it. And then the last play, it was a terrible call. Holiday was grabbing my arm. The ref said I grabbed him and threw it to the ground, which I didn't. I was setting the screen on him, and he's flopping, grabbed my arm, and fell down. Called an offensive foul. Those calls are not made at the end of a basketball game. But it is what it is. But I mean, that's not the reason why we lost the game. Obviously, so many offensive rebounds, transition points. The game was lost in the first half. We fought to give ourselves a chance to win, but their second chance opportunities and their offensive rebounds is what really hurt us tonight.
Where did you feel like the offensive rebound breakdowns were happening most? Was it boxing out? Was it their athleticism? Where did you kind of see?
A little bit of both. I mean, I don't think that we wasn't boxing out. I mean, Stephen Adams is a big guy, strong. I know several times I tried to face guard him. Tried to get lower than him and box him out. Everything. He's a strong guy, physical guy. Times he was going small. We had Ruby or Doe at the 5. Obviously got the height advantage. Like I said, he's strong. So I don't think we weren't trying to box out. But then all those guys, everybody's on the perimeter who's crashing. They have a team full of crashers. So it was just a tough situation for us. But I mean, it's something that we can, definitely clean up. And just take a little bit more effort. But that was a separation in the game.
They're going into tonight. They were 2 wins ahead of you guys in the standings. They've been one of the best teams in the West all season. You guys get blitzed like that and fight back. Obviously, moral victories aren't important necessarily to this group, but what do you guys take from it as you guys are trending the direction you're trending?
Man, that team right there is, just beat us in the effort column. Like I said, transition, something you control, get back. Turnovers, we didn't have a lot, but they, it was timely, especially in the first half. Offensive rebounds, all those, effort plays, and I think we were in a half court. They got separation sometimes, but I think for the most part we were solid defensively, and I think the game, was lost in all the effort categories, transition and offensive rebounding, defensive rebounding for us. So, we take care of that. It's a different ball game.
Considering the momentum you guys have had, and obviously you had this game circled because you know what's happened here before. But you guys have lost 3 straight before today in here. Okay, I brought it up last game. Falling out 22 in the first half. Like, did it make sense? Like, we
couldn't make a shot. We couldn't make a shot. They were making everything, to start. Our coverages were. Our game plan discipline wasn't there early. So it was really on us. It was on our players that, not following the game plan. Which kind of got them going. Like I said, we just fall back. We did our game plan. That we were supposed to do in the first half, and that's how we were able to get back in the game. Obviously shot making, got us back in the game, but we dug ourselves a 22-point hole in the first half, and you need everything to go perfect, and which it almost did. But we got a Brown get called for an offensive foul, which I don't think was an offensive foul. The turnover, with Max out of bounds, and then offensive foul on me. So, we were in a great momentum swing late in the game down the stretch, and those couple plays just didn't go our way.
Last 2.
It's only been a couple games, but are you seeing kind of what Dorian can add to your group in the different ways he can matter?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, always you can guard 1 through 5. Shot making ability, you put it on the floor. He plays the right way. Defensively, he's a monster. Rebounding, and we can only imagine like when he really get comfortable with us and not hesitating shooting the basketball and trying to make the right reads. Where he's just flowing. It'll be even better for us. So, we're excited to have him.
No Luka on Tuesday. What's that team going to look like still?
I didn't hear the first.
No Luka on Tuesday. What's that Dallas team going to look like still?
It's still a good team. Kyrie still there. They got shooters and Clay, PJ, Biggs, Daniel Gafford. Still a good team. Hardy, Spence. They got a lot of talent. So. Just because Luka isn't there, obviously he's a big part of what they do. But just because he isn't available doesn't mean that we should go in and take them lightly. We'll be ready to play those guys. So we're gonna definitely need to win. We can't lose both of these games. So it's gonna be a must-win for us, and we got to come in with the right mindset.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Derek, you've been waiting patiently. Vicious focus. What are we breaking down?
Thanks, Christopher.
You're welcome. Welcome, Derek.
All right, we talked a lot about this offensive rebounding, so let's go look at a few clips and just kind of see how they happen, not just what happened. Here, anytime you have penetration, you're going to have guys going to stop and contest. Here you got 2 Lakers here. Thompson, Austin maybe can get back in a little closer, but just nobody moves. Thompson gets back to the basketball after being the guy that shot. Here, Şengün is on the backside, tips it out, right? Now Dylan Brooks is just going to kind of get to his spot. Boom, another 2 points given up off the offensive glass after holding them to misses. Pick and roll, Jackson went to contest the shot, so then that left a wide open lane for Steven Adams. Dalton probably has to go and put a body on Adams and leave the perimeter guy out. Nobody comes over. You see Jackson Hayes asking his teammates for some support there. And then here, this is just vintage Steven Adams right here. You try to box him out, he literally just moves you out of the way like a piece of furniture and goes to the front of the glass, tip it back in. And this is just bad luck. You actually have Austin doing a good job on his guy. He just had 2 guys there. Thompson with the athletic play to get the ball back up in the basket. So some of them, lack of effort. Some other guys stronger than you.
Yep.
And some just bad luck.
Agreed. Yeah. You have to, with a team like the Rockets, who are very active, they get to the cup. They got the big man Adams. It has to be collective. Some of those guards have to get back in there and get some of those longer rebounds. But you definitely have to get back to the old basic boxing out. Know where people are and get a body on them.
More to come on Access after the break. A look at the week ahead for the Lakers starting Tuesday with a matchup. First, the Dallas Mavericks.
Access Sportsnet Lakers is brought to you in part by
AD continues to stuff the stat sheet. Now 19 career games with 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 blocks. You look at the others that have done it, like Hakeem 65 times, Cap, Shaq, Patrick Ewing, David Robinson. Pretty good company. All 5 Lakers starters scored in double digits, including Max Christie, who finished with 14. He's with the Breds.
Max, did you feel like LeBron got that timeout, that inbounds play late in the game?
I think we should have got it. I should have called it too. So, as the inbounder, I need to be more aware. I need to make a better decision in that spot. So,
LeBron and JJ both said that the execution wasn't there on the inbounds. What were you seeing? What was kind of supposed to happen? And what were you seeing?
We ran the play right. They switched every single screen. So they played great defense. And again, I just need to call timeout. I got to be better in that situation. I got to make a better decision than trying to force it. So it's on me.
Houston's obviously a very good team, but you guys are right there with them after being down 22 in the first half. What was JJ's message to you guys after the game?
The fight was there, which was good, but we got to stop digging ourselves into holes like that. We got to play that way like we did in the second half for 48 minutes instead of just one half. So for us as a team, that's the next step for us, trying to play the way we played as well as we played in that second half, especially the third quarter for the full game.
Max, it's only been a handful of games, but what have you seen from Dorian? What did he add
Yeah, he's great. He's a big communicator for us on defense, especially, which is good. He brings a lot of energy. He was knocking down shots today. He was aggressive towards the rim too when he got run off the line. So he's been really good for us. He's a great addition for sure.
Max, you played a road game since the Christmas game at Golden State. Did you feel like Houston, kind of the intensity level right from the start, did you guys match for up to where you wanted to, or was it something different that got them ahead until the third quarter comeback?
I mean, I think, yeah, their crowd was great. Their energy was great. I think for us, it took us a while to get into the game, obviously. I think it took us until the third quarter, but their offensive rebounding was unreal. We got to do a better job, cleaning up the glass on that end. But, yeah, their energy was there. Their physicality was there. And we matched it way too late. So we got to do a better job of coming out with that intensity.
The Lakers calendar, Tuesday on the road, taking on the Dallas Mavericks. That's at 4:30. Pre-game's going to get started at 3:30. Thursday, the Lakers return back home for a run of games. Hornets, Spurs twice, and the Miami Heat. We're back with more after the break.
Access Sportsnet Lakers is brought to you by
Kenny Smith scored 13 points off the bench. He's with Brez.
Obviously, the offensive rebounds were a difference maker in this game. It was tight down the stretch, but what else did you see out there?
Just, like you said, offensive rebounds. That first quarter, we put ourselves in a bad spot, and so we battled back, But sometimes when you put yourself in a bad spot, it's hard to overcome it, and that's what happened tonight.
A weird situation, down 22 in the first half, battle all the way back, tie the game, didn't get the win. No moral victories at this level, but do you feel like you played well against a pretty good team?
I mean, we didn't get the win, so I think they'll feel a lot much better. We won, but we for sure can learn from it, take the positives from the game, and apply them next game. Because that's what everybody doing is shooting threes and crashing offensive glass. So you better get used to it.
How's your comfort level? You've been here a couple games now, hit some threes tonight.
It was good. They still telling me I'm turning them down, so I probably could have got up like 2 more, but it's fun out there, man. Get to play alongside these guys, giving me confidence, having fun, seeing Brian shoot the ball, off one leg. You know what I mean? It's fun to be here to see it and not having to guard it.
You started your career with the Mavs, have a long history there. Last time you were on a team as competitive as this was with the Mavericks. So what are your thoughts heading into the game there on Monday?
Just try to get a win. It's gonna be electric. Every time we played the Lakers, it was electric in there. So it's gonna be the same energy. I think they on a little losing streak, so they definitely licking their chops right now. So we better be ready.
Tuesday, it's on. Mavericks on the road. Pre-game at 3:30, game at 4:30 right here on Spectrum Sportsnet. Mavericks have lost 4 straight, but as LeBron said, James, they're going to be ready to play, and Kyrie's going to be good, and it's going to be a great game because it always is.
Yeah. So teammate from Cleveland, anytime the Lakers come to town, regardless of who's in or who's out, teams are ready to play. The crowd will be ready, and that's going to give them incentive.
Ditto.
Good luck against Notre Dame.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
Must be Notre Dame. Thanks for watching. So long. Go Celtics.